Yes, the horses are better, they're tougher, the breeding is better, the riders are better, everything about it. This show is probably the biggest that there's ever been for the Gypsy Vanners. We had one class, there were over 20 entries in. So they had to do a split, an A and a B split. So they picked the best from each split. They went back for the championship class. And I don't believe I've ever seen that. So the volume is there, the numbers are there, the quality's there. These other farms are bringing some really nice horses, so you better be ready to compete with the best that's out there. I just think the people appreciate the breed. I think the word's out that this is a very easy to work with horse. And a lot of new people to the horse business have gotten involved, especially with young children, because they're quiet, because they're easy to work with and trainable and coachable and all the things you would expect. You know, there's a lot of new classes, and that amateur owner exhibitor allows somebody to buy a horse, train it themselves, bring it to a show and compete in a whole different division. So it makes it a little more easy for them to get a win than competing against the professionals.
This helps get everybody from all over the country together. It's the one and only time that we get this many horses from both coasts to come together and compete. Well, traditionally, driving and pulling is what they were bred for. We ride them and do everything that we do with the other performance horses in this country because of what we do. We've also started changing how they're able to move. We've bred these horses to be more free moving. If you see the newer ones, they got a lot more action, a lot more motion to them than the old, just kind of real stout, stocky ones that were kind of hard to ride. They're better for pulling. These newer ones we got, that they're more athletic and they're a lot more pleasurable to ride. So at this show we have your traditional English, we have dressage, we have Western dressage, we have ranch riding, we have Western riding, Western pleasure, English pleasure, hunter under saddle, driving, basically everything that they're able to do, including the conformation classes. This breed is so kind and they want to please you so badly that if you show them the love, they just come right back. I show a stallion named Grand Azat that I'll get done showing him. When they turn the cards in, I hold his head. He'll go to sleep in my arms. I cuddle, I nuzzle with him. The mare, I whisper in her, she puts her head down so she can be part of it. But it's the thing, it's who they are. They're so sweet. You treat them that way, you treat them love, of course, the respect that they need because they are large, but they will give you more love than any other breed I've ever been around. You need to have fun and enjoy and love your animals and be kind to them because they'll give you everything they got.
So we've had gypsies for 4 years. This is my 4th national championship. Great group of people. One thing I like most about the breed is they are so gentle, so calm. The kids can ride them, the grandbabies ride them, but then we can take them out and show them. Gypsy National Championships is like any other championship. AQHA, APHA, it's the top of the top. It's the best horses in the country. You'll see everything from toddlers to grandma and grandpa showing them.
I went to a show in Eugene and went and rode my first Gypsy Vanner for the first time with Starfire and was in love the minute I swung a leg over one and enjoyed it so much I decided that I was going to ride more. The heart that they give you on every ride and every event that they do, it's not just what you do with them, it's what you do every day and in the arena, outside the arena, that they love just being with you and being your partner with everything that they have. And it's not always about the win, it's about the ride that you have every single time. Well, Sterling's known for being a magical horse, and I thought what better way to just showcase him than put him in a magical setting with a magical dress and live up to that fairy tale story that he is. I love coming to this event because it gives us an opportunity to go ahead and compete against some of the top people in the nation, but it also gives us an opportunity to see them and enjoy their company and talk to them and share stories and just have some good laughs and be great friends. the competition's been fantastic. It's some of the best horses we've had, and every year it keeps getting better and better, and that's what makes it so enjoyable. Is it's always everybody's pushing to do better and bring better horses and level up, and that's an amazing thing.
My personal preference is Western. My son Taylor excels in both Western and English and halter. You know, we've had horses pretty much our entire life, so without them, I don't know what we'd be doing. It's they just fulfill us in so many ways. We had several people won their very first national championship, and the screams in the crowd and the excitement, and when you see that person get their very first win, it's exciting as well. You want people to do well, and it's great to have great competition, and if you want great competition, this is the show.
This is Gypsy Nationals. This is where the best of the best comes and we all compete against each other. I really like the Gypsy Vanners because they're all different kinds. They're all very nice, they're very gentle. I'm having so much fun with them. Horses are really good for kids because it teaches them responsibility. It doesn't matter if I don't win, it doesn't matter about that. It just matters how I improve each ride. My biggest accomplishment is probably winning here a national title.
So I'm actually an amateur competitor, and so I've only been showing gypsies for 6 months, and so this is my 4th horse show and my horse's 4th horse show. I like the demeanor of the gypsies. The other thing is getting to see the sport from the outside and not a competitor. It's a great community to get involved with. There's so many people here that just want you to do well. They'll do anything they can to help you compete. I've seen people that lend people chaps or a show shirt or, you know, fixed tack that's broken. We seem to be known as the stall you come to if you need something fixed. And so that kind of community just lends itself to somebody that's new and wants to get into the sport. It's a very family safe environment and very welcoming to new people. And it's very easy to just grab somebody and say, how does this work? What do we do? And people are very open. There's no gatekeeping, I don't think, in this sport where there are in other horse communities. I think one of the biggest things that it teaches, one is work ethic, because taking care of a horse is a huge undertaking. And the second thing is just the care that you give an animal and how it comes back to you 1,000%. Once you get that connection to the horse, you see what kind of return you get and the love that a horse can show, and you see it in their eyes. That big beautiful eye, once you make that connection, it's almost indescribable.
So I started as an amateur. I am now here as an open, as an assistant trainer with Starfire Training Center. The progression has been a really fun journey, and I really think the years as an amateur have set me up for success in the open pin. I've had a lovely show here. Each of my horses have given me amazing rides with some pretty difficult patterns. They definitely stepped it up this year. I can't say enough about the Gypsy Vanner breed. They are amazing, they are true, they are honest animals. I mean, I personally, this show, I'm showing 6. So I'm in and out of every class. And yet I don't always get the opportunity to warm up, but every time I put my foot in the stirrup, my horses have me. We take that deep breath and we go in the ring, and they've all been placing very high in the ribbons. Those horses are extremely special. These Vanners always give you everything. The tip I would have for anybody coming into the breed is take your time. So I always suggest go through a couple of years of being an amateur rider, get comfortable with an equitation pattern, get comfortable with a schedule. If you have the opportunity, switching out horses, getting a feel for what the show schedules look like. And remember, it's all individual. Nobody says you have to be in the open pin, and nobody says you ever have to leave the amateur division. Don't feel like you're isolated. We have a lot of really big barns that are very inviting, but then we also have some trainers that may only have a handful of horses, but everybody is willing to help. Everybody is willing to give tips and tricks. My first year, I had people helping me with patterns that weren't even from my barn. I had people, hey, let's pull your shafts down. Did you remember you rolled them up? This breed is very welcoming. These horses are very kind and gentle, and you can see that reflection in the people. Whether you're exhibiting or just coming to watch, we would love to come see you, and we would love for you to come meet our horses personally. You know, come down the alleyway, come talk to all the trainers, come talk to all the amateur riders in our youth. Bring your kids, bring your mother, bring your aunts and your uncles. We would love to share our breed with you. They are amazing and very unique. To find more information about the Gypsy Vanner National Championship Show, you can go to thefeatherhorseclassic.com. Also, there are several pages on Facebook regarding nationals, and also there's a lot of gypsy community pages.